What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, before I get started, let us bow our heads and recite the HMT motto, shall we? A man will only take so much disrespect, and it's just a matter of time before he finally decides today's the day. Gentlemen, we have another one. Boy, HMT has definitely been kicking off around the world. So we're going to bring this one back to the good old US of A. Or I should say in this case, the bad old US of A. Yep, more and more women simply refuse to get the message. Why? Because they still believe in their heart of hearts that men are going to continue to restrain themselves, even when they are threatened with bodily harm, like the woman did to the man in this article that was published on the 13th of July. Husband shot wife while she sat in her car, went to police station and confessed. Gentlemen, you know that man, when he confessed, there was a weight lifted off of his shoulders. Now, let me just go ahead and say this right here. Woo! A New Orleans man was arrested on a second-degree termination charge after police said he admitted to shooting and offlining his wife Tuesday afternoon in the Little Woods neighborhood. Police said officers responded to a report of a shooting in the 7900 block of Lehigh Street and found 47-year-old Tamika Chapman suffering from several gunshot wounds. She was rushed to the hospital and was deleted from her injuries. Several gunshot wounds? Oh yeah. However, once again, ladies, when you make a threat to a man, that man is going to respond with whatever force he deems necessary. The shooting occurred shortly after 1:30 p.m. A short time later, police said that 57-year-old Gregory Chapman arrived at the 3rd District Police Station and admitting to shooting his wife during an argument. Now, as we all know, the lamestream media will never tell the full story, only enough to make sure that the man is looked at as the monster in the scenario. However, like I said, there's one critical phrase in this article that if you say to me, I'm going to take that extremely seriously. So obviously, this man thought that she was so much of a threat with what she said, he decided to go buck, buck, buck. He became Jamaican that day. Police said Chapman told them that he was outside of their home in a car when she came outside, began yelling at him, and said that, quote unquote, "You're going to die today." I don't know where you guys reside, but for me, when you say something like that, "I'm going to die today," yeah, that puts you in extreme fight or flight mode. That is not something that can be said, oh, well, she was just joking or she was in her feelings. No. You threaten my life, guess what? All bets are off. And when I see you, it's on like Donkey Kong on site. There will be no words exchanged, but guess what? Like I said, if I got my burner, guess what? Somebody is going to the morgue that day. And this man responded the same damn way. Chapman told police that he got into his car and began firing into his wife's vehicle. Police said that detectives found 5 spent revolver rounds on the passenger side of the victim's vehicle. They also said that Gregory Chapman tested positive for gun residue and that a search of his vehicle turned up a Rossi .357 revolver. God damn! A .357 round, you know, that is a nasty, nasty round. He popped her with 5 of those. You know that was definitely not a good way to go. You look at how much damage a .357 round does. Whoa! Well, ladies, you think you can go around threatening men and that men are not supposed to respond? Oh, no, 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 no. But like I said, this man felt so threatened by what she said, he definitely took matters into his own hands and played the game of, I'm going to take you out before you try to take me out. Yep. Anyway, let's get to that scorecard, shall we? For location, went down in front of their home, gotta give it a 10. Method of execution. Normally, I give burners a 5. However, in this case, I'm going to up that to a 10. A .357, you know, like I said, that is a devastating round. So yeah, he decided to use the revolver of retribution. And like I said, when it comes to revolvers, that double action trigger pull, yeah, it's not like a semi-automatic where you can just continue to fire rounds. Every single pull of that trigger is a heavier trigger pull. So you know you have to be intending to shoot somebody when you use a revolver. Psychological impact. I'm actually going to drop this to a 5 because when you listen to that bullshit speech that mayor decided to put on, remember, gentlemen, when it comes to domestic violation, it's only portrayed as a one-way street from man to woman. However, we know when it comes to domestic violation, actually, it's women who initiate it more, especially when it's non-reciprocal, i.e., they love talking shit. They love mentally and emotionally abusing men. But there's no laws on the book that actually says, no, ladies, you shouldn't do that. But all of the quote-unquote abuse laws are all in the physical realm. That needs to change. So yeah, for the psychological impact, I'm giving that a 5. And for the brutality factor, like I previously said, .357 rounds are devastating. And the fact that he popped 5 of them into her, yeah, I got to give that a 15, just on general principle. So Gregory, the Mad Gunner Chapman, gets a score of 40. Ladies, do not make threats. In the world of us men, when you threaten us, we get to come at you full bore, full steam ahead. We're not going to let you make good on said threat, especially if you say to us, we're going to die today. Like I said, all bets are off at that point. You put us into extreme self-preservation mode. Now, like I said, this man responded how any person would respond when you threaten their life. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, I've rambled on long enough. Read the article. Let me know what you guys think. And women around the world who think that you're going to be so bold as to threaten someone's life, a man's life, you really need to take this into account. The power you think you have by the gynocratic goon squad is going out. Feminism and the idea that men are going to look at you as less of a threat nowadays, that has gone out right along with it. Trust and believe, ladies, when you get so emboldened that you think you can threaten a man's life, the game of who's going to fuck up whose life comes into play. This man decided, okay, you threaten my life, I'm going to take yours. You've become the bane of my life, so guess what? Hey, I will go into the cage, but I'm going to make sure I put your ass into a pine box. And this man followed through with that, which is why, in the end, like I said, when he went and confessed, he felt a weight of relief. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.
Murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.